All right. Well, we're live on all social media right now. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and everything. You name it, guys. And we're talking all things weather. Today was a beautiful day. We had clear skies, beautiful weather. Just on the warm side, it feels more like summer. We had highs in the 80s and near 90 in San Antonio, but across the Lone Star State, it's been a little different, right? I mean, anywhere across the Panhandle, it's been a lot cooler. But anywhere across parts of the Pacific Northwest, that's where they're dealing with a little bit more different weather and more cloud cover. You can kind of pick out this right here. This is what's really cool on this particular feature on this app. You can pick out cool weather features. So now notice anywhere here, right? You can kind of see where the cloud cover is really streaming in from the southwest. And this is southwest flow aloft, and that's just creating more cloud cover for the Panhandle, for New Mexico. That's also, bringing rise to cooler air and just a different weather pattern for the Central Plains. But if you have any questions, guys, feel free to comment down below. Across the southeast, it's a little different, right? I mean, matter of fact, you can see anywhere across Tennessee, they're dealing with a little bit more cloud cover, but that's where they have some nice conditions out there this evening. Here in our area, it's quiet. We have clear skies. We have not much action. We do have rain coming in later next weekend, but for right now, it's quiet. It's by Easter Sunday where we have the potential at seeing a couple of showers and storms in the area. Hopefully that's not the case. We do not want to see rain during the holiday next weekend. I have a lot of things going on with the family as well on Sunday next weekend. But we have a possibility. I've seen a couple of showers. I think it's mainly going to be across North Texas towards like Oklahoma on Saturday and Sunday, where we could see a couple of downpours in the Texas area, but really not going to see much in San Antonio. Matter of fact, let me just show you what's going on. We can kind of go into the global models and give you an idea of what to expect in the foreseeable future. So this is showing the upper level winds. I do want to show you what precip looks like, and also what kind of the outlook is over the next 7 days. So, and anybody can look at this. This is the Weather Prediction Center, QPF. I do want to show this real quick and see if I can bring it up on the screen. We'll see if it works out with me. All right, so while that loads, this is just an outlook on like over the next 7 days. Now, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's quiet. But notice as we kind of like zero in right there, that's where the rain's going to be focused in between Friday and Easter Sunday. So if you have any plans to drive up to Dallas, to Abilene, maybe towards Lubbock and Oklahoma, for example, maybe northwest Arkansas towards Missouri, that's where weather's going to be a little bit more active for Easter weekend. That's again Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all going to be quiet, guys. let's actually show you. This is a forecast model. This will show you total precip. This will probably show you a very similar view to what I've shown you over the last few minutes. San Antonio needs more rain. I have to go water my plants. Yeah, man. I mean, we're still in like exceptional drought. It's bad. It's terrible in our area. It does improve towards Dallas. They've gotten soaking rains, right? Towards North Texas, towards Arkansas, even towards the Midwest. Tennessee, Kentucky have seen like several, just numerous inches of rain, but South Texas has really been lacking on the rain so far. For spring, we saw a couple of downpours earlier in March, but really didn't come up to anything. Unfortunately, we do need more rain. Are we getting any crazy weather this week? No, not for us. And you know, let me know where you're watching from. I know someone just commented on TikTok. Are we getting any crazy weather this week? So just to put in perspective, this is a forecast model that's just rolling through time. And let's actually pick a different model run. So that's the 18Z model run. I want to show you the most recent one from the GFS, and that's going to take about a couple of minutes to, not a couple of minutes, maybe like 45 seconds to update. But what it's going to show you is where the rain's going to be focusing later this week. I think Texas is quiet for the most part into Friday. It's on Saturday and Sunday where it gets a little tricky, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, for us, going to be a little active later in the weekend. Just, I would say mainly for North Texas, so we'll have to watch that very closely. Let's just double check that I'm okay on other social media real quick. I just want to double check if live and audio is working A-okay on other platforms before we get going. But yeah, so let's see, this is still uploading. This is showing some of the rainfall that's going to fall across the Midwest later this week. But let's see, let's give it a second to upload and to update. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think TikTok is working right now. I don't think what TikTok is going. I thought it was. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so this is basically showing you what I talked about earlier. So, North Texas, this is where it could get a little active on Friday and Saturday, and this is also going faster in time. This is going into like next weekend. So I'll stop it right here. Let's see if I can just roll through this real quick. So we're watching on the. This is through the 19th, right? So right there, we'll stop it right there. That's through Saturday, and then the Easter Sunday is on the 20th. We'll roll through that. This is through Sunday. As you can see, there may be a couple of downpours towards, Del Rio, San Antonio, towards the hill country. And then it's similar for Dallas. I think it's going to be really widely scattered. It's going to be hit or miss. But I would say anywhere from like the Red River towards Oklahoma City, Fort Smith, Bella Vista towards Arkansas, west of Little Rock towards Missouri. That's where they're going to deal with more of a threat for heavy rain for Saturday and for Easter Sunday. Let's see if I can get TikTok back up real quick. Let's see. It's not working, is it? TikTok was working earlier, but it's not right now. Let's double check. But yeah, that's where the heaviest rain is going to be. I would say towards Oklahoma. So that's a big takeaway. If you're heading anywhere if you're driving towards Dallas, you'll run into a couple of showers, but it's really across the Oklahoma area, western Arkansas by later this week. And that's where we have to watch out for the potential for flooding later on for Easter weekend. That's where a lot of folks are going to see a couple of heavy downpours. And obviously it's Easter weekend, so people are going to be traveling. They'll be flying. They'll be traveling to Dallas, maybe Houston, Louisiana, Arkansas. And that's where we could see a couple of downpours really start to materialize. I do want to draw this out. So what's going to happen is like a huge squall line is just going to develop right over here, and that's going to move gradually eastward, and that'll probably spark off a couple of heavier storms in Oklahoma, right? North Texas may cash in on that, but really not going to see that kind of action the farther south you go. San Antonio maybe see a couple of downpours here and there, but really not much. Let's see. Facebook is working okay. I don't know why. TikTok is not coming up. Let's see. I don't know why it's not. I'm gonna have to restart this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this whole live just because my computer's not activating the other accounts, and that's what we need. That's what we need. But again, guys, yeah. So we're just talking about Easter weekend. I'll probably restart this live just to get the other accounts going because it's only uploading to like Facebook and Instagram, which is fine. It's just we need the other YouTube and TikTok as well. But yeah, so Oklahoma is going to be the focal point for rain, I would say, for Easter weekend. So if you're heading anywhere across, I would say from Kansas to North Texas to Arkansas to Missouri, that's where we're going to see the brunt of rain for Saturday into Easter Sunday. Going to see if this works. Let's see. Let's try the settings. I don't know why. Let's try to upload TikTok again. Let's find out if that'll work. Okay, maybe this will work, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, again, guys, yeah, so let's go back to satellite. Let's just erase everything. Show you what's happening around the country. Let's see. So this is the forecast model. Let's go to satellites. This is water vapor is currently uploading. Let's go to GeoColor. Let's show you what's happening across the nation. And then we'll play it out. It's really just a huge jet just right over the Central Plains coming in from Mexico, and that's just like driving in so much cloud cover across the nation. Is it producing any rain? Not much. We'll look at radar right now. We'll look at national radar. But I think for the most part, it's generally pretty quiet across the nation. I mean, yeah, see, so this is showing national radar. This is showing some rain across, you know, the Rocky Mountains, across Colorado. And then across the Midwest as well.